ne former executive chairman edema the Continental Club Masters Accra so folk Mr. Harry ZAKOUR yeni nkomo kakra emfa issues a egusu a CC. Good morning Mr. ZAKOUR.
Good morning and good morning all the fans in Accra and Kumasi.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, well, I'm doing very well, thank God.
Okay, let's do it this way. How did you feel about the 3-0 loss to AS BAMAKO?
Well, it's nothing. It's football, you know what I mean? You can go and lose, and maybe if you come home, you can win. But what I want to tell the supporters is to have patience. You know, I think by sacking the coach, I know the board is looking for a new coach to come in. And that will straight the club. It's okay if we have been beating 3-0, it's nothing. You know what I mean? If you could see AC Milan and Chelsea, the way Chelsea even gave AC Milan 3-0. So, please, we have to have patience.
Okay. Mekasa Mudes, you know, as the executive chairman, before a game like this, yana yetahu de moye ene de keka ho nyina meaning before omokono what were you expecting then now this also moye omanye ansa na omoko akoje 3 goals no.
Well, I've not been following the Ghana football for some time now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would say that I know the management of Accra House of Folk. I hope the boys are in camp, you know what I mean, putting them into a good position, you know what I mean, camping them, like what we used to do when we used to go to Africa. The whole season, if we are playing, the whole season we are in camp, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's hope the return match will be played in Accra. Let's hope they will do very well.
Oh, okay. Now they will do very well. Yes, House of Folk achita for Ghana for nyina expect to say has a very omo. Do you think say a very easy say has with this squad the kuta omo ni head coach omo kwako board nyame adoma on the 16th omo betuma overturn sa 3-0 on Ashafa on answered goals with this squad the kuta omo.
Well, what I saw, I think by stacking the coach, there should be a standby coach taking care of them. You know what I mean? And it's not easy. You know what I mean? By stacking the coach, you know, I don't know if the boys maybe they like the coach. I don't know what really went wrong because the way I've told you, I've not been following the football in Ghana. Only this morning I was told that House of Folk were beating 3-0.
Oh.
And I was surprised, you know what I mean? And I think let's pray to God, things will change. And I know the board of directors, they are doing very well. And they need a small advice from the old. Nia Bonte is there, Tamaklo is there, Dr. Tamaklo, Frank Nelson is there. You know, they have experience in football. So they should see what really happened. Maybe they never arrived in Bamako in an early hours. Maybe the flight was delayed. Maybe they were not happy where they were put in a hotel or something.
Okay. Do you think say a normal wabobo bosuya na a critic winning by a man to me at least a man to me a goal and I see a show almost 3-0?
Well, my brother, they can even beat them 3-4-0.
Oh, okay.
Football. You know, when you get your chance, you score.
Mm-hmm.
So let's pray to God. They come here and we see. We want to hear from the management or the board what really happened in Mali. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they have arrived earlier or they arrived late or they didn't give them a good place to sleep and all this, you know.
Okay. What would you have done if you were in charge, or what do you think should have been done if Hearts of Folk can at least some to me at check country ni de ede Mali or mo kalaba ye fane Real Bamako some time ago say ye can Hearts of Folk.
I played them before, you know what I mean? I played them before. I beat them even in Bamako.
Mm-hmm.
And after the match, they really stoned us out. They were throwing stones on us after the match.
Okay.
You know how African football is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we Ghanaians, we don't behave that way. We don't do this to the foreign team when they come in. You know what I mean?
Hospitality.
Yes, our thing is not bad. You know, we give them good condition. We give them good hotels. And I know the board of directors are doing all their best to talk to the boys and see what is the problem. Like me, I'm not one of the directors. I've not been appointed director, so I cannot go and talk to the boys, you know what I mean, and see what really went wrong.
This is your chance. That's His Royal Majesty took back for the 14th ton Safro say, Mr. ZAKOUR, bruh, there can be big players now. Why ready so big show?
He's my senior brother, he's my chief.
Okay.
You know, he's my very old friend. You know, I will not turn him down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you need good people to be working with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you need a good technical team, you need to plan, and I don't know what really is going wrong, you know what I mean? You know, board should decide how to move the club, because I know Tobe is doing very well in the team. You know, he's spreading money, he's wasting his money, but he's not getting results, you know what I mean? I think the people are not giving him the right result. And see, what is the problem with the team? Is there anything wrong? Is the players not happy? Their salaries are not happy? They are not earning good food or something? But I know I can congratulate Togbe. I've heard that he has built a nice hostel for them, and he continued building the administration block. And he's doing very well. So we all should be happy. But you need people to work with. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you subscribe to the school of thought say Alhaji Akambine, Mr. Vicenzo Odote, kaim say omaje team na boso na ne o say omoye boa team no omonye omoka ho bi na kaim say omo a na we were expecting say omo ba be join be boa heart folk no nyina e ko omachi nti sa de anka to be for mo si baby.
You see, Akamba has been there for too long. Odote has been there for too long. They should know what is wrong with the club. They should. I will not say they should sack them, but the supporters should have patience and ask them what is going on. You know what I mean? Let the team has arrived already, so they should go straight to the camp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And go. The board of directors should go to the camp and sit to the boys with the technical team and the team and ask them what is the problem, what happened. You know, because I know when we were in charge, we have meeting every Monday. We call the coach, we call the technical team and advise them, look, today we played dwarfs, or we played what really happened. We beat them 2-0. Is there anything better than that? We could have beaten them more, or they've beaten us. You see, there must be a management board meeting every morning to give report. The coach should come and sit down and tell them what is really happening.
Okay. Last 2 weeks, Kotokoko Burkina. Emma Kadiogo, Eyiwomu, Eshe, Omokoshe Kadiogo, Eba back to El Benin, rather, Eba back to Kumasi. Emma Kadiogo Beshe Omo 1-0, Eyiwomu Frimo Africa, a club from Burkina. Enrechia Saturday, a Malian club, in your days, watching a share home and away. Waba, has a koham and aquashen 3-0. What do you think is the problem? Is it the Ghana Football Association enye no maye? Ana class no ena nkaim say no more so omonye and we should put the blame straight to the doorsteps of the government.
Well, don't put the blame on the GFA.
Okay.
It's not the GFA who controls. GFA their doors is open for everybody. When we were there, we never go and complain to GFA. You know, we never do all these things. But I think the management, the technical team, and the management should sit well and see what is the problem. I repeat this every time. Let's see what is the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think the supporters should not go and harass the boys. They should leave them and let them relax. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know the supporters are doing very well with the team. They go and visit them. VC goes there every time. The chairman of the NCC goes there to visit them. There must be a problem. I think they should sit with the management and see, and the technical team. They should have a meeting and find out what really is going on, because in the league they are not doing well too. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
If they don't have the quality materials, or if they need a strike, the striking force is not working well, you know, there must be a problem.
Okay. So see, return game, 16th of this month. Before the game, a bus, you invited past board members. any other executives in your administration, you are more hearts and no more the mama. My ready. Some of the I'm more of a 10 goals, you know.
You know, my brother, my door is happening. My doors are opening for Accra House of Folk.
Okay.
You know, we run Accra House of Folk, and House of Folk has made me who I am today.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of everyone house looks like this, and I'm driving or I go to any offices. People ask me what is happening in us. I said it will be okay. You know, you can't be there all your life. No condition is permanent. So we have to push forward, get good people to run the club, so that we who have run the club before will sit behind and advise them.
Okay, get good people to run the club. Who are the good people? Well,
there are people who are prepared. They must have a chief executive. You know, I hear there's no chief executive in the team.
Yeah.
They must have a CEO in the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They must have management CEO. About 5 or 6 people who always they share the job. You know, all the jobs should be shared among 6 or 7 people to come back on Monday and meet at the secretariat and tell them what really is going on. But I don't know if there's a management team which meet every Monday.
Hot 93.9 FM. Yene Mr. Harry ZAKOUR and Edin Komo, were your former executive chairman at the Continental Club Masters Accra Folk. Papa in a mania Continental Club Masters Accra Folk at the tour house for no so. Mr. ZAKOUR, and can say asamno ayeden ya you hum baby aye fa e betimi aboa has esake.
Okay, my brother. Rome is not built in one day.
Yeah.
We shall start building, the House of Folk will start building the blocks. And it will be okay. It doesn't mean if BAMAKO has beaten us training, that's the end of Accra House of Folk. The boys, they should take good care of, promise the boys to go and play on the 16th and surprise the whole country.
And to work GDS has a bit to 10 goals, I share omo now Oma qualified to the next stage.
It's football. Anything can happen. It's football. You know what I mean? It's football.
Okay.
You know, in my time, I win my matches home and away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't lose my matches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Let them go out and see what will really happen.
Okay. Yejao amawako said be a bit matua ujuma so.
Well, I'll do my best on the 16th if I'm around. I will go to the stadium to watch the match and see what really goes on. Okay.
Coach is bidding about out say likely say omo and a bit to me take over as the head coach at the Mahati Folk. Meaning say in your days as the CEO and our team or was attitude or monka yate and Smedendo. He's an expatriate coach, former Kodoko coach. Yate CK Akono. Yasai ate Prosper Ogunete. Meaning ena anowaka sa 4 coaches say enhadwen na so obetumi a pinpoint say yemfa dwuma na mawe ana yemfa mawe na we na betumi aboa.
You see, my brother, at the moment I don't think which is a good coach in the country at this moment. There are few.
Okay.
You know, in our time there were a lot of coaches. You know, we work with Osam Dodu, the late Osam Dodu.
Yeah.
Jones Atuki. You know, I work with a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
My son, an old player from House of Folk, I gave him the job to do it. And you know, football is football.
Yeah.
So there must be something wrong. We have to correct it.
Wrong no, then I just say wrong still you need to be correct it.
You need a good management. You need a management and you need a good technical team.
Okay.
That can solve the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you go and bring a good coach and there's no good management and there's no good technical team, the coach alone cannot do the work.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.